Hello citizens, how is it going and welcome back. This is our match reaction from Man City 6, Man United 3, so make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and let's jump into it. What a day, what a game, what a performance. Every single player in that first half was a 10. There wasn't a single player that played badly in that first half. Right from the kickoff, we were aggressive, we demanded the ball, we were good on the ball as well, and we played so well. Honestly, the performance was phenomenal in that first 45. And looking at that starting 11, I was a little concerned to see Ake and Akanji in the centre half. Seeing no Rodri playing and Gundogan in his spot. Grealish needed a big game on that left-hand side, you know, after playing well against Wolves and, you know, being given the go-ahead again in this game, you know, starting in the derby game. It was a huge chance for him. And I shouldn't have been concerned at all because that first 11, I tell you what, every single player came out fighting right from the kickoff. It was a phenomenal performance. It really was. You know, United, they try to sit back. They try to hit us on the counter-attack. You know, I said that in my match preview. And to me, at the game, they kind of played like a glorified Ole ball, honestly. But they didn't do it that well. They try to sit in the back lines and they try to hit on the break. They had no pressing, so they let us have plenty of the ball at the back. And we're just passing around and passing through them. We had lots and lots of space. And we may not have had Rodri, but I think because we had Gundogan, De Bruyne and Bernardo in that midfield, you know, the amount of rotation they did, the amount of movement, and they couldn't live with them because they were just sitting flat, their midfield and their defence. So they could just go between the lines and they were getting picked out every single time. And we made them pay for it. And like I said, right from the off, we were superb right from the beginning. And if you look at Grealish, like I said, huge game for him this. And I think he took his chance really well. You know, a couple of minutes in, driving down the line, run at Dalot. Dalot brings him down. Yellow card within, what, 3-4 minutes? Excellent from Grealish. The only disappointing thing from Grealish is that he didn't do that again. He didn't show enough of that, particularly in the second half. But, I mean, we'll get to the second half. And, you know, before we went 1-0 up, we should have had a couple of goals. I mean, early chance for De Bruyne. Then I think it was Gundogan it fell to, cleared off the line. But, you know, we didn't let that get us down, you know. We didn't let them early chances go to waste. We built on it. We kept up momentum. We kept looking away. And the first goal came through Foden. And what a goal it was as well. You know, great move. Great cut back. I think it was Bernardo who cut it back to him. And a no-look goal from Foden. Round Varane. Top corner. They had no chance. 1-0. And after that, honestly, United couldn't get hold of the ball. They couldn't do anything with it. Every single one of their long balls was dealt with by the back four. Cancelo on that left-hand side was phenomenal. I thought he had a great game. Walker did all right on the right-hand side while he was on. But the two centre-halves, and I tell you what, them two deserve massive credit. I know Haaland got man of the match, and Foden got man of the match with him with the 2 hat-tricks. But Akanji and Ake today were colossus at the centre-back positions. They were incredible. They really were. Akanji, good left foot, right foot, strong. You know, he's tall, he's good on the ball. And the way him and Ake both commanded in the air, they won every single header, they were winning every single tackle, and they were both playing out from the back. You know, there was a couple of times when both of them would carry the ball 40, 50 yards across the halfway line from the edge of their own box and just drive into the United third. It was phenomenal from the both of them. They both deserve immense credit. And honestly, I think if there weren't hat-tricks for Haaland and Foden, I think one of them would be given man of the match because they were brilliant today. They really were. And like I said, they set the tone, the back four, early on in the first half. And if you look at the midfield, you know, De Bruyne, his ball for Haaland, went for Haaland's second to go 3-0 up was unbelievable. The way he just kind of dug it out from like almost behind him and chipped it over the top, and Haaland on the stretch, beautiful goal. You know, his first goal, this Man City second one was from a corner. You know, and it makes you wonder why we don't put more corners in the box. You know, why we don't cross it in more when we're just intent on passing short and, you know, kicking it back and forward. Just put the ball in the box. Haaland, you saw the determination on his face. You know, he loses Eriksen, who just stands still and watches him. He gets ahead of McTominay, powers his header down, and, you know, he couldn't keep it out, and it was a goal. And going forward from that, then you're looking at 4-0 before half-time. And again, Haaland and Foden at the heart of everything. De Bruyne started the move. Wonderful play for him. They foul him, but, you know, ref plays on. Goes to Haaland. And what a cross from Haaland. Honestly, the ball right across. through the entire United backline to Foden, back post, gets ahead of Malacia, 4-0. And at that time, it's game over, isn't it? You know, there's nothing they can do. United were absolutely dominating that first half. They couldn't live with the pace. They couldn't live with the energy. They couldn't live with the occasion because they absolutely bottled it, you know, and we didn't. We just went out and we played our usual game. We absolutely attacked them from the beginning. And like I said, every single 11 players on that pitch in that first half was incredible. And the crowd were up for it. You know, right from the beginning, the atmosphere was amazing. You could sense it on the, you know, going into the ground on the tram. You know, it was quite feverish, the atmosphere. It was quite intense. People could feel like this was a big derby game. You know, people are saying the United are back. Ten Hag got them playing. You know, they beat Liverpool. They beat Arsenal. This is the best United team we've seen in a few years. It's going to be a really good game. And then when the 11s came out, starting 11s, United had their first team with a couple of players out. So you could just sense a bit of nervousness, a bit of fever. But once the game kicked off, honestly, we just took complete, utter charge of that game. And yeah, first 45, blew them away, blew the Premier League away. And yeah, it was game over from then. Second half, I expected it. We were a little bit slow. We were flat for quite a while in that second half. And United got their goal back. But once they scored, I mean, we just picked up again. Haaland and Foden, again, just turning up. Haaland with his hat-trick, his third hat-trick in 3 home games. Incredible performance from him. And Foden with another good goal. Haaland setting up another. Haaland got 3 and set up 2. Wonderful performance from them too. But again, you're looking at the back four. You're looking at Akanji and Ake. That's where all the good play started. That's where it began. You know, they really led the line today. And the only disappointing thing is United got 2 late goals to make it 6-3 at the end. And that's because Pep made all the changes. And, you know, after that, you know, we weren't quite the same team. And he moved Ake left back. He put Laporte in centre defence. And he moved Cancelo to right back. It was all a bit of a mess at the back. And United got their 3 goals. But don't take anything away from that first half performance from City. It was phenomenal. And it should have been 10. I mean, we've said it before against United, but it should have been 10. That first half was an absolute maul. And you can just write off the second half. It's just expected behaviour. United had to play better. They couldn't play any worse. We were a little bit flat because we were 4-0 up. But we still got the 2 goals to make sure Foden and Haaland got their hat-tricks. An interesting fact is that we've only had 4 hat-tricks in Manchester derbies. City have. That's 3rd and 4th hat-tricks. And it's our first since 1917 to get 2 in one game. Incredible. So what do we learn from it? Well, you know, I said before the game that after the international break and the way we've been playing this season, a bit hot and cold in games, that this was a big game for us. And I think what this has shown me is that we're up for the fight. You know, we've not let the 2 Premier League titles go to our head. You know, we're looking for a 3rd successive one. Pep's hungry for it. The players are hungry for it. And if you look at the players that have come in, they've all improved the team. Akanji, incredible. He looks like Company, the way he's come in, the way he commands the back line, and the way he goes forward with the ball. He looks immense, him. So you look at the players that have come in. Haaland, he's improved the team massively, because you think now every time we get the ball, every time De Bruyne gets the ball, every time Grealish gets the ball, every time Foden does, you just expect Haaland to be running forward. And if the ball reaches him, you know he's going to score or hit the target. So he's always a threat. And, you know, teams are struggling to live with him. Like, you know, you hear a lot before the game that, oh, he's going to get shut out, or Martinez is going to pocket him, Varane going to pocket him. No one can live with him at the moment. And he's got 3 hat-tricks in 3 successive home games. So he's breaking records, you know, and that's what's 3 hat-tricks in 9 games in the Premier League. He's phenomenal. Honestly, you can't stop him. And I hope that continues. I really do. So, you know, this game, it really showed me that this team's really up for a fight, and they really want to do something again this season and want to do something special. It's not just about winning games. It's about doing it with absolute style. And we styled on United today. We absolutely did. We dominated them right from the kickoff. You know, we lived up to the occasion. They didn't. They let the occasion get to them. We didn't. And we just passed around them. We played through them. You know, we played our game. And some of the goals were unbelievable. And that's what I like about this team at the moment, is that they're not afraid to play, even out from the back. You know, even the little occasions when United did press, City are just going to pass around them. We don't care. It's a derby game. And it's so good to see, isn't it, that we can go out to any game and we can go against any team in any occasion, whether it's a derby game, whether it's a semi-final or final, and you just know we're going to play our normal game. And if we play our best, we will smash teams. We'll beat anyone. And I'd say put us up against anyone and we would have won today. Absolutely anyone. So the team deserve massive, massive credit. Now, Haaland, like I said, he's a beast. Foden, first hat-trick, senior hat-trick. Wonderful to get against United. Absolutely loved it. But I do think that the two standout performances for me, and the two that are probably going to go on the radar a little bit, is Akanji and Ake. I think they were incredible at centre-back. I really, really do. And like I said, there's no point in lingering on the second half because the game was over. The team took their foot off the gas. It's just one of those things. It happens. It's unfortunate. It's disappointing a little bit. But, I mean, we smashed United 6-3, so who cares, really? And going forward, after this, now next league game is against Southampton at home. Go through that, win that again. And it's a good start to October because we've got Liverpool coming up as well, of course. So we do have big games in October, and it's a big, big month. And with the World Cup coming up very close, so we need to keep winning these games, keep momentum up, and keep scoring lots of goals. And that's the one thing we're doing. We're scoring lots and lots of goals, even when we concede 3, which we've done on a couple of occasions this season, which is disappointing and a little concerning. But even when we concede 3, we go and score 6 in a game. So who can stop us, really? Only us. It's only City who can stop us. No other team can. It's only ourselves. And if we don't let ourselves get beaten, then it won't happen. But yeah, that's my match reaction for the Man City 6, Man United 3 game. I absolutely loved it. It was a great performance. Like I said, the fans were fantastic. The atmosphere was great. I loved the Poznan during the second half. That was phenomenal. And all in all, it was really nice, wasn't it? And make sure to let all your United fans that know that we're better than them, and never let anyone tell you that Fernandes is better than De Bruyne. Never let anyone tell you that Martinez is going to pocket Haaland. Never let anyone tell you that Varane is the best centre-back in the league. Never, ever let yourself hear any of that. Always remember, Manchester's blue, and that's the way you should be. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for checking out. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And as always, thank you very much. Bye-bye.